Hi everybody, welcome back and welcome to today's video. I have another inspired video thought to make. Hair's down, face is on, so I thought I'd switch it up and just have everything done and kind of talk through some makeup reviews, some palette reviews. When I was uninspired, I did do a little bit of makeup ordering, just trying to get my creative juices going again to inspire me to find new and fresh ideas. So, that being said, I ordered the Too Faced Natural series. This is the Too Faced Natural Face Palette, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's 2 highlighters, 2 blushes, and 2 bronzers. So this packaging is very sturdy. This will travel well. It's not that big. You can throw it in your bag. It is not going to break. It's very sturdy. The packaging is amazing. So, and this could cut down on a lot of extra packing. One of my favorite bronzers of all times is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil. This has great packaging too, and it does have just a bit of a shift to it. It may look crazy in the pan, but it does not look crazy on your face. Especially at my age, I don't want to be like faced everywhere I'm going. So you could pack this, and you could have your highlighters, your blushes, and your bronzers, and not have to pack like tons of anything else, because you have a lot of stuff that you need right inside this one palette. I have been using this blush. I know it looks a bit cray, but I'm wearing it today. To me, it's very good on my mature face. It's just a tiny pop of color. I actually started trying a new technique where I'm bronzing and putting a touch of blush across the bridge of my nose. And it's really been kind of sorry, I've got hair issues. It's really been making a huge difference in kind of the way my face is being balanced out. So I've actually been wearing this color a lot. It's summer, why not? It's hot. Really gives me just this real tiny splash of color onto my cheek. I run it right into my bronzer. I've tried both bronzers. I think my favorite is this one, and this is called Sunny Honey. For my skin type, meaning the lack of color that I have, this top bronzer has the great undertone. The bottom has a little bit more reddish undertone. It is a bit more harsh. I wore it just fine. You just have to make sure that you have a great brush and a light hand. So that I highly recommend this. It sets well on the skin. It doesn't bunch. I've been wearing it to work. I've been wearing it solid, trying it out. It's not moving around. It's not falling off my face. It's working well with my foundation. And of course, my foundation is still Osmosis Natural. I'm wearing natural medium. What could I say? This is the holy grail, in my opinion, for mature skin. This stuff does not move. It doesn't fall into bags that I have. I have huge laugh lines. It doesn't fall into them. It builds. If you want more coverage, you could put two layers on. It's very buildable. It's easy to work with. Sponge or brush, both ways works so good for this foundation. And of course, I'm still setting my face with the Osmosis Pressed Base Powder. This, for mature skin, I believe it would work even if you had oily skin at this stage of your life, or if you had an oily T-zone. This powder, especially if you're dry like me, is amazing. I set my foundation with this powder every single day, every single morning when I'm going to work. I set it if I'm not going to work. I can even slap this on if I'm just wanting to wear this as foundation, which I told you guys before I've never done. And when I did get brave enough to kind of venture out to try a powder foundation, it sounds crazy, especially on my dry, kind of mature, wrinkly, cracked skin. This stuff is amazing. It doesn't move. It doesn't get caked up. It doesn't like click onto a patch. I had a couple texture issues. I went to golfing. I went to ride in the car with my husband while he played golf. I don't know how, but I plan on learning. You guys know riding is my thing. Golfing is his thing. It is his passion. I love watching him do his passion. And just from being on the golf course for 18 holes, golf courses are some of the most toxic places on the planet. Why, you ask? It's because of what they put onto the grass, onto the greens, to keep it looking the way that it is. So you're breathing it, it's getting on your skin, you don't really think about it. I wasn't thinking about it, but then I ended up with some texture issues, like all on my right cheek, that I normally don't have. It was a direct result from spending so many hours next to the greens. We were driving by them, on, you know, kind of right over them, spending time outside. Gorgeous golf course, but many toxins. So this has not been sticking to the texture, making the texture worse or more pronounced. It hides what I wanted to hide. This in combination, holy grail, in my opinion, for mature faces. I also got some free samples, which I didn't plan on liking. Like, I just kind of was like, I don't know. But I got some free samples of the Tarte. Love that company. Love their stuff. The Tarte lip paint. I got a sample from making an order. And I picked my colors, and they're more in the neutral range. Shocker. So these colors are very beautiful. I didn't expect to like them, but I really do. I love the fact that they're quick dry matte, and I am just loving this color Exposed. Absolutely loving it. So I'm going to be ordering Exposed, and my lip combination today is Exposed with Glow Skin Beauty Cupcake, because I'm not a super huge matte down lip girl. I think in my view, when you're wearing just a matte lip and you're mature woman, that it can accentuate maybe if you have, you know, a drier lip area. Shiny represents youth. Glowy, dewy, that's youth. So I always kind of put on maybe a color lipstick, or with my glosses a lot lately. It's been working out really well. Or now I had ventured out into some liquid lips, but I'm still topping them with different colors of lip gloss just to give my lip a little glow. And you can line your lips really well with these lip paints, liquid lips, because they usually have a pointed doe foot on them. It's very easy. I skipped the liner It's kind of a personal choice. Sometimes I love a lip liner, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I feel like if my lips are perfectly lined, and then I put it, kind of looks like, hey, I've got perfectly lined lips. Like, I think it can look a little harsh just in my like day to day, when I'm writing, at the show, when I'm really going uptown. I definitely line my lips so the lipstick stays and the lip gloss stays where I put it. So then I have in the same collection the Too Faced Natural Eyes. Now this is revamped packaging, and all the colors are in the natural palette already, so if you own it you don't need to repurchase it. But the one new color in this palette is right down here, and it's called Strip Poker, and it is a matte transition color. This is what I'm wearing today on my eyes. I am loving this palette. It has some kickback. Like, kickback doesn't bother me, just to make sure when you're using your blender and you're dipping in, you can see it tough off. Make sure you're tapping off. And when you're blending, use a light hand. Don't push into the eye, especially a mature eye, because you don't want to move the looser skin around. I think this palette has how many mattes? 1, 2, 3, 3 mattes and the rest shimmer. You could pack these two together and be done, because you've got highlighter in the face palette, you have highlighter in the eye palette. I have the Silk Teddy on my lids, pushed, patted in. I'm wearing Strip Poker, which is this matte, and I'm also wearing Cashmere Bunny, which is this matte, and I usually go in with a very dark color, Sex Espresso. It's great colors. They blend well. They wear well. I've been wearing them, using them on the regular. I think the white is very, very nice for under eye and inner corner. I kind of start out, it's a matte white, and you can put that all over your eyeshadow base and build up your colors. These two together, these two natural face palettes, are a great combination. Very nice products, great packaging. I think for, sorry guys, mature skin, that it looks very clean. It looks super appropriate. I wear this to work. It lasts all day. Some days are longer than others, obviously, but I don't have any trouble with cracking, running off, nothing, even if I got a little warm at work. I also picked up the Tarte Clean Slate Creaseless 12-hour smoothing eye primer. That is a mouthful. I saw another influencer, or as it were, YouTuber, review this, and she has mature skin, and she raved and raved about this primer for looser skin, because that's what happens as we age. Really locking in shadow and kind of smoothing out any kind of problems that the eye is having. So she did such a great review on it, I wanted to pick it up because I thought, dang, I need to try this out. So I picked it up. I've been wearing it, probably using it for a couple of weeks now. And you guys know me, if you watch my channel, and you know what I set my eyes with. Sorry, I'm reaching for it. Reaching for it. Hang on. I know it's here. Is my NARS. Aha. Got it. It's my NARS Light Chantilly. I have, this stuff is well loved. It's almost gone. I have been setting my eyes with this since I started the journey in makeup. It's a little heavy, but you powder it in, it's fine. It really got long lasting eyes out of NARS. I still love it. I still say, you know, this is a great tool to have in your makeup kit, but I believe the Tarte tops it. It's lighter weight. I'm still painting it on per se. She tapped it on with a finger. I don't find I can kind of get in the crevices if I don't kind of paint it on. So I brush application. This is my Chanel brush number 2. It's the same brush I use with my NARS. It works great. You don't have to use much. So this is going to last forever. It has been really, I've been having like a few texture issues only on my left eye, whatever that's about. I have no idea. It's just been smoothing it right out. No eyeshadow sticks to it. I do set it. And speaking of setting, I'm going back to the KKW powder. Last time I talked to you guys about KKW, I said, maybe this part is too drying, and maybe don't buy it, just buy the concealer. Still using their concealer. So I kept working with this powder to see, was I applying it wrong? Was I kind of not using it properly per se? So what I did is I started just tapping it in. It's hard to see on the camera, but I'm using my same brush, Morphe 4. I think that's 433. Love this shape because it fits perfectly under the under eye. And so I'm setting my under eye with it, and I'm just grazing. Then I set my eye with it. And I will have to say that this KKW's baking powder is this is bake number 2. It's very brightening for the under eye. And now it's not drying. Now I'm using it in a way where it's not drying, it's not cracking, it's not doing anything I don't want it to do. So I believe the key to a mature under eye is always using a moisture stick. Physicians Formula has moisture sticks on the market at Walmart. They're green. They're kind of called a cooling stick, I believe. But you could use them for a moisture stick. This is my Osmosis concealer with its moisture stick. I'm still putting this on. Then the concealer goes on over it. I mix concealers. I put the KKW on right in here. I find it's very brightening, kind of bringing to the center of my face, really balancing me out. So for me, in my opinion, using a moisture stick on an under eye, mature under eye, is the absolutely best way to apply concealer. I even use the moisture stick if I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I still use it. I rotate it into what I'm wearing or what I'm feeling. Today I'm wearing the Tarte Shape Tape. You guys know it's one of the best-selling concealers of all time. I use light, medium, honey. It is amazing, but it works even better when I use my moisture stick. So I don't go a day without putting moisture stick on under my eye before my concealer goes on, whatever concealer I use. I don't just use Osmosis, but I do consider the Osmosis concealer the best purchase for mature face. The wear time, how it performs, how it rides on wrinkles, the best. I love Tarte Shape Tape. I love it, love it, love it. But if I had to say which one was the best, it's always going to be Osmosis. And I also picked up the Tarte palette, Love, Trust, and Fairy Dust. Yeah, I know you guys are like, what? You're 52. Okay, yeah, I am. But that doesn't mean I cannot wear these colors. They're not super bright. They're not super crazy colors. This is a highlighter right in the middle. It is absolutely beautiful. You can see it's very, very pretty. I'll tap a little bit on my nose. It is a great palette. So I've been using this, dipping to this. There's quite a few mattes in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mattes. And 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers. And then the center is a highlight. You could pack this, the packaging, very, very sturdy. It's going to hold up in any suitcase. It's not going to break any makeup bag. You can do the most subtle look because one side has, you know, more neutrals, and then you've got some mauves and purples. You can use these dark purples for your outer corner, kind of make your eye more round, make your eye more almond, whatever you're in the mood for. So don't be afraid to buy stuff that has like 20-year-old name packaging on it. So because these colors are very wearable, they're wearable in your everyday look. These are all mattes. You can wear them. They're very subtle. You can build them up to get them gray, whatever you want. You could wear this with the day look, come home, rock into these deep shimmers, darken up your outer corner, and go to dinner. This could replace tons of eyeshadow palettes. Like, instead of packing 2 or 3 eyeshadow palettes because you want options, because don't we all want options? You could pack this because you could get at least 3 looks out of this, and you would be perfectly happy with the looks because you can go from neutral to mauves. It's a great mature face palette, even though it is packaged for, in my opinion, the young crowd. I don't need glitter packaging, but I love it, you know. I love it. This is great. I mean, it's absolutely great. It has a great mirror in it. I use it all the time, and it'll pull you up close if like your up close vision is not what it once was. This mirror pulls you in closer. It's great mirrors. All these palettes that I'm talking about have great mirrors in them. Absolutely. They're usable, holdable, they're not too heavy, they're not too light, they feel luxurious, they wear luxurious. So, that's what I have to say. I have still been using in mixing up my looks. I've still been using the Huda Gold, the remastered palette. I kind of talked about that before. It's well loved now. I use it all the time and having great looks with it. I don't have a problem with the fallout. It doesn't bother me. Just be prepared. Put some powder on so you can dust it off and go to work. It's a great purchase for your hard-earned money. It's going to last a long time, year or more. This was a great purchase for my hard-earned money. I believe these 2 guys were the very best purchase out of the few things that I did order. I'm still using my Dior eyebrow pencil, but I ordered it in another color. I've been using brown, so I ordered chestnut. It's a little bit lighter and a little bit more kind of reddy tones, since my foils kind of have, I have a few, golden foils, a few reddy foils, a couple purples, because, gotta pump that color up just a little bit sometimes. And I ordered another gifted. I'm still loving this. I'm wearing this today. You can build it up to get the baba. I use this under my lashes when I'm wearing lashes. I use gifted because I'm applying glue to my eyes, and I'm trying to be chemically friendly to my body and my eyes. So I'm still using gifted, but I did get a sample of Too Faced Better Than Sex, I believe, mascara. So I've tried this a couple times. I actually really like it. I have not looked at the ingredients yet, but I will study it and let you know. But I already know that this is going to have better ingredients, better for you than this, because this company is not particularly known for, using super clean ingredients. So doesn't make it bad. It's just information, so we can all make informed choices. So still loving the Tarte Quick Dry Matte Lip Paint. The exposed I'm wearing now. It's very quick drying. It's very easy to use. It's beginner friendly, user friendly. You can wear it to work. You can wear it out on the town. And yes, so that's Too Faced is a yes, yes, yes. The lip paint, yes. The eyeshadow concealer primer, this is a double yes. It's going to stay in my arsenal. The KKW is really working out now that I'm really just tapping it on, and I get a lot, and it kind of just sits there while I finish my eye, and then I brush it away. It's really, really working. You just have to go gentle for a mature face. The Flower Trust Love Fairy Dust. Been wearing this, loving it, great purchase. So thanks for being here. I hope you guys found this video good information, so you can help you guys to know what to spend if you're looking for a good reliable day-to-day palettes to use. If you don't want to buy bronzers and highlighters separately, you could buy one kit and have it all ready to go. I think it's good, kind of more money friendly to the pocket when you kind of can find a good quality reliable kit that kind of has a lot of stuff in there for a lot of options. And remember, when you buy face kits, it doesn't necessarily have to go on the face. You could tap any of these colors in right here on the eye, and it would look beautiful, wear beautiful. And of course it's Too Faced, so it smells amazing. Do we require fragrance in our beauty products? No, we do not. It's actually not good for us, but as long as I'm using my organic face care, my Osmosis Good For You foundation that's touching my face first, my moisture stick, I'm okay with using the powder products on top of my good stuff. So this is a beautiful kit. It's a beautiful palette. I totally recommend it. I would recommend it for any age, but I really think that it looks great on mature skin. I believe it's practical. The eyeshadow is practical to purchase, because you could wear all these colors to work and come home and put on a gray glitter and pump it up and go to the club. And yes, I said club. I know. Yeah, I like to dance, go on dates, go to dinner, whatever. Even if I was going to the ball club, I would probably pump it up just a bit. So I hope you guys are all well. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. That would help me out. Hit the notification bell. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.